are up to. They are lazy, as you said, my sister. They are lazy. But these people are too corrupt. You see, average South Africans have an atom of criminality in them. So if they can see that opportunity, they say Nigeria have, they will do those things. Why Nigerians are just, they just talk, wow. They know who will be.
They make
you
noise.
See? So they make noise on social media. White people are not in support of what they are doing. Call, hey, I'm sick. That's why I couldn't come to work, you know. So they will be doing it and they will go and drink alcohol. And they are.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. It has been a rough week between South Africa and Nigeria. They've been going back and forth with each other on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, all the platforms. It has been a rough week, and Nigeria said they have had enough of everything that South Africa has done to them. They are coming out with different secrets about South Africa. They've been calling them different names. They call them lazy. They call them all sort of names. I don't really know what is happening. I don't know if this thing is political agenda. Please leave your comment in this comment section below. Be positive. Let me know. Do you think it's political agenda? Because it's getting hotter and hotter. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like.
Those things, they can't walk, they can't go to work. When they see you driving car, when they see you living in a good apartment, they start complaining. Nigerians are that. Nigerians is this. Utopians are that. Utopians are this. You know, all those things that these people are doing illegal businesses. You know, these people are too corrupt. You see, average South Africans have an atom of criminality in them. So if they can see that opportunity, they say Nigeria have, they will do those things. Why Nigerians are just, they just talk, wow. They know who will be.
They make noise.
See? So they make noise on social media. White people are not in support of what they are doing. Colored people are not in support of what they are doing. Indians are not in support of what they are doing. You see? And if you go to, let me tell you something. I was once dating a South African. Then I took her to a place where she would get a job. You know what the white person asked me? He said, "Who is it? A black South African?" I say, yes. He said, "No, he don't want the girl." That, you know, I said, why? He said that this people, when you employ them, once they work few days, what they will do is that they will come and tell you that they are sick, you know, so that, because even if you are sick, you will get paid. They don't mind. So they will bring a letter from the hospital, fake letter, and say, hey, I'm sick. That's why I couldn't come to work, you know. So they will be doing it, and they will go and drink alcohol and sleep. You see, so the next day they will tell you that I'm sick, I'm this, I'm that. So they've been doing this thing. The white people are tired of them. They start employing Zimbabweans, Malawians, you know, to their business. So, but these people will be complaining, and they won't go to work. Seriously. So I was embarrassed. That girl couldn't get a work, but I took her to a place to make sure that she got a work, and that white guy employed her, you know. But still yet she continued drinking and doing such a thing. Then they sacked her, you know. So I know what these people are up to. They are lazy, as you said, my sister. They are lazy. But there are some people that are also working. There are some people that came from a good family, you know. There are some people that came from a good family. There are some people that, you know, left from foreigners,
the
especially.
Ones that are, see, my brother, the ones that are serious with their work is the ones that have kids. Only those ones, they're serious with their work.
Which kids? The kids, you know what they do, sister? You know what they do? These people, what they do is that
their grandmother to take care of.
It's hard. You see a 25 years old that never have a kid. What they do is that at age of 21, 20, 19 years, they already had a kid. They will go and give it to their grandmother to train. And then they will come to the city and do prostitution and say there's no job and there's no this thing. You see, that's what they do. They will come online and start, you know, insulting Nigerians. They can't compare themselves to Nigerians. You see. So they leave all these things, they are just blabbing on social media. We know what they are up to. There's the colored people never complain, because those colored people are the hard-working South African we know. We know colored people, they work harder. You know, they don't have time to play. But black South Africans will come on social media, they start talking, the Ethiopians are not good for them, Malawians are not good for them, Zimbabweans are not good for them, Mozambicans are not good for them, Ghanaians are not good for them. If you go to the mechanic workshop, where it's hard, you see a black South African owns a mechanic workshop. I haven't seen it before. I know what I'm saying. I'm driving a car. You know, I have like 5 cars. I haven't seen them before. Driving a car, like, sorry, being a mechanic. You only see colored people, white people. you know. But but if you go to the mechanic workshop, there are some local mechanic. You will see Nigerians, Ghanaians, Zimbabweans, other foreign nationals in South Africa doing those things. Malawi, you know. But these people, it's hard to find them. But they say foreigners are taking their job. It's very disheartening. So I don't know what South Africans. Yeah, I don't know what South Africans want from Nigeria. Seriously, we Nigerians love South Africans. We love South Africans. Let me tell you something, sister. Here in South Africa, one thing is that if you check all that,
love South Africa, Ifeanyi.
No, there's something I want. Let's be specific, right? We didn't know that this is how they are. We didn't know that they are like this, right? You know, Nigerians are far better than them, so they are jealous. Their jealousy now is out.
But this is why many of my brothers, this is why many of our brothers for South Africa, most of them they don't go. Most of them are gone.
Please,
because of all this nonsense. Say they like on. Me, I don't know this thing right from me. I don't want your talk. I don't want your talk. This thing, I know them since 2019. Even that time they called me for conference, I was supposed to go to a conference in South Africa. I turned it down. You know, I already knew something about these people. Like they don't like foreigners. I already know that. So you guys need to be careful. Forget about I know Nigerians go there. We are very hardworking. We go there. We start our business. We become successful. A lot of my friends in South Africa, they are very, very successful. They went to South Africa with $0. Like one of my guys, he goes to South Africa with one shirt and one pants. Anything in South Africa. That time he didn't come there with nothing. Today the guy is a millionaire. Tell me, tell me, did anybody?
Please, Pajero, me, I want to correct something. In terms of loving South Africa, let us be sincere with ourselves. Nobody loves those people. Not Nigeria, not Zimbabwe, nobody. Those people are unlovable. If there is anyone at all that loves South Africa, I think they have the whites in mind. It's just the whites and the color in mind, not the black South Africans. You have to be specific. Those people are not loved by anybody at all. Not loved by anybody. No African country love them. No white people love them. No European country. No, they are loved by nobody. They are just on their own. They don't even love themselves.
Have you ever seen a white South African marry a black South African? It's Nigerian people that is helping them.
That
they
is
can marry themselves. Yeah.
I heard that the white people, they avoid them. They don't intermarry. Like, how the heck don't you intermarry? Even in Europe here, the immigrants here, the blacks in this place, they intermarry with Europeans. In this abroad, they come from their country to this place, they intermarry. But how come you are, I'm coming. I'll just 1 second. But they are in that South Africa for ages. They are not intermarrying, they are not blending. It says a lot about their character and attitude. Hot seat, please go ahead. Sorry for taking much time.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to what Ifeanyi said. You know, when we look at it, like I have, my brother is in South Africa. When I say brother, it's like my brother from the same area. He told me one thing. He's a mechanic there. He said when he went to South Africa in 2015, he started his mechanic workshop by the roadside, and then he started making money to rent a place. He rented a place, asked South Africans to come and learn for free. But they came there, all they could do was to steal parts of cars from their fellow South Africans. He was instead losing money because he would need to buy back the parts. He was losing all those things. Then we look at the South Africans. Ifeanyi has said something that they don't want to work. They are here on the comment section. What are they saying? They are saying that they are working for cheap labor. Yes, they are working for cheap labor because you people don't even want to work for the high labor. You don't even want to work for the high level. Nigerians will come in there. Other foreigners will come in there. They will take the cheap labor. In the space of 1-2 years, they open their own business. They abandon the job and they start their own businesses. It is really sad. It is really sad that you are in South Africa, in your own country, in a whole city, a city, you would find a black South African owning a mini supermarket, owning a small kiosk, just a kiosk, or owning a small place of selling tomatoes, selling dry fish like our mothers used to sell back home and feed us and send us to school. You will not find it in South Africa. Africa. They don't want to do it. You will hear they say go. Their grandmothers, they go. They don't do anything. They stay at home. They either send their children to go out there and bring money. You send your child to go out there. You don't ask your child, what is this child working? What is this child doing for a living? You expect the child to bring back something. And when the child brings it, you accept. You take and you feed. You live on it. Tomorrow, when they arrest that child, he is in jail. You people are shouting, my child is not a criminal. My child is not this. You were eating that money. You were spending that money. You received from that child. And you never asked where that child got that money from. You don't send that child to school. You don't do any business to help that child to achieve something in life. But you want to reap from where you did not sow. South Africans, the truth is that you guys need to check yourself, black South Africans.
The hot seat. Hello, host. I'm still waiting for my turn to talk.
Okay, please go ahead and talk Abadotu.
Okay, good evening, house. Good evening, everyone, my brothers and sisters. One thing I observe about Nigeria and South Africa is Nigerian is the father, while South Africa is the mother. The woman, Nigerian marries South Africa, honestly speaking. Why I'm telling you this is not all about. There's so many social media I be coming across. They're only the thing that most of them know is about when they open the social media, they will start discussing about Nigeria. But they don't know that Nigeria is very far away from their expectation in their life, even their existing, whatever they have already experienced in their life to compare with Nigeria. I'm in South Africa here, and I married with a South Africa, and I got a baby with South Africa, my brothers and sisters. Let me tell you one thing, these black people, they don't want to work. That is the problem. They don't want to work. There's nothing they want to achieve in their life. They just depend.
My brother, this thing you are saying, I hope you didn't go and be telling it to their men. You didn't brag about this with their men, because this is the problem we are facing. Let me be sincere. The problem we are facing, their men are angry that you are going for their women, and you are not just going for their women. When you go for their women, you brag to them, you're taking their women, you are hardworking, they are lazy, they are this and that, blah, blah, blah. They are angry and bitter about it.
Wait. Don't watch me when I'm talking. You give me audience. This is my time to spend. Let me talk my own
it's a conversation. I just added one thing.
As I'm speaking to you now, I'm speaking to you direct from South Africa. If you go through my profile, there's a platform here where they call ST. I think he give you a gifted now. Just at the moment now, he gifted you. That platform is fucked up. Whenever this platform come up, it's come against Nigerians. But my brother, there's another platform again, they call it Subu. S-U-B. Subu. He come against Nigerian. Every time they open their platform, they come against Nigerians. Even this Chichi, that was
I know Abadotu, but I'm telling you that what you people did by going after their women and bragging to them is one of the reasons why they are angry.
Sister, let me tell you, we are not going after their women. I can't condemn the whole South Africa. There's good ones among them. There's bad, but the bad ones among them is more populated than the good ones. There's a good ones among them, to be frankly speaking.
But their men are not happy. Their men are not happy.
Listen, why, my friend, see, my friend, let me tell you this. Just like what Oge, just like what Oge is saying, right? She's absolutely right. This is one of the reasons why the men are angry. And I don't know, I don't want to talk about some of you guys. I mean, you guys can marry who you want. It's none of my business. But this thing makes a lot of sense.
Where are you speaking? Where are you chatting from? Where are you from? Where are you chatting from right now? Hold on. I'm from South Africa. Guys, where are you from?
Hold on now. I have a lot of friends in South Africa. Hold on, my brother. Hold on.
Oh, you be Nigerian. Can you answer me my question? This is my time to speak.
I know.
Where
I'll
are
let you
you?
finish. I will let you
Excuse me.
finish. I'll
Where
let
are
you
you
finish. But
from?
what I'm
Where are
trying
you
to tell you is
starting
that
from?
this is the reason. This is one of the reasons.
Abando, to listen to him now.
Oh,
This
Wait
is one of the
now.
reasons.
Obi,
This
now
is
you
one of the
have to
reasons why.
listen. Now you have to
Don't go.
listen.
This is one of the reasons why these South African women are secretly hating on you, even if you marry them or not. And this is just the truth because they keep coming on social media, even the ones that are married to Nigerians, hating on Nigerians, saying bad things about the country. And these women claim that they are still married to Nigerians. So you cannot come
Like
here
they are
and try
married to them
to.
and they still hate on them.
You guys are trying to twist the narrative. If you like twist the narrative, it doesn't change the fact that these people say they don't want us in their country. So whether you marry their women or not, it doesn't change that fact. That's all I got to say.
You know, the truth of this whole thing is our brothers are there, they have gotten married to them, and they are boasting about it, and it has pushed them to that extent of having that hate. You see, like somebody is talking here that Pajero should get married to Ogechi. Who told you Ogechi is not a married woman? Or who told you Pajero is not a married man? There is this problem of you guys in South Africa. You guys are so blocked in that you are landlocked country that you don't go out to experience what is happening in the world. I've traveled to Nigeria. I am in Spain. I have traveled to Germany. I've traveled to Italy. I've traveled to France. I speak 5 international languages. Five. That is English, French, Spanish, German, and Italian. I speak 5 international languages. So if we want to talk, if you talk to me in Spanish, I will respond to you in Spanish. If you talk to me in French, I will respond to you in French. If you talk to me in English, I will respond to you in English. If you talk to me in German, I will respond to you in German. So people should, when you people go out there, go out and learn, get other people's culture, understand other people's languages. Okay, like here, I am talking with my brothers and sisters from Nigeria. But when I talk the pidgin, the Nigerian pidgin, I talk like them because I have stayed in Nigeria. I speak the Nigerian pidgin because I have been to Nigeria. When you go out, traveling is education. Traveling is learning. Go out there, travel and experience other cultures. Because when you travel, you experience other cultures, you will be able to see that you were being blocked and deceived by your politicians, and they have made you not to understand the realities of life, because there is the reality that you people are unable to face. Your South African brothers or sisters that flew, there was one that flew to Canada and was being faced by racism. And she was there shouting at the airport, oh, they are racial profiling me. They are racial profiling me. I call on all Africans. She was calling on all Africans. She was not calling on South Africans. She was not calling on South Africans. She was calling on all Africans to look into her case. That is the problem. Because if you travel out, you will understand that you, as a black, and in Nigeria, as a black, you are one. So you need to understand that.
Thank you, Hotty. Let's move on to the next person. Who is the next
Let
person?
me just say 2 seconds. And for all these Nigerians that are married to, whether you're married to any foreigner and you're going about talking down on your country to those foreign women, whether they are from anywhere around the world, let me tell you this: like, you're not doing yourself any better. Because if anything comes to shove, if the world comes to shove now, those same women will still turn their back on you. I'm sorry. That's how the world works. It doesn't change the fact that you're not still a Nigerian. Whether you marry South African or you marry
their backs on them, oh, my brother, because they come here to condemn them, even though they are married to them and have their children. What
yeah, you don't condemn.
do they have
even
to
if the nation
demonstrate?
is bad, even if the nation is bad, even if the nation has problems. If you go to Colombia, go to all these other Southern American countries, they have their own issues, but you won't hear their women saying bad things if they marry another man to their country, to another man or a foreigner. You won't hear the women talking bad things about their country. They always say, oh, their country is the best. And whereas when you do your research, you know that it's even worse than even Nigeria, or worse than some African countries. But the women will never say anything about their country. But you see, anyway, let me just, no, you're not going to sign me. Next.
Okay.
I wanted to
Guys. I
say,
just joined this
hello,
platform.
hello.
Please, who is the next person?
It's me.
May I
Nompilo.
speak, please? May I speak, please?
The next person
I,
is Lupilo.
I,
Nompilo,
good,
please mute
Lupilo is the
my
one.
wife of anarchy. Please mute. It's Nompilo's turn.
okay.
Hello, guys. How are you? I'm a South African woman. I'm just going to speak something. I'm not here to fight. I'm just here to give my 2 cent opinion. I've been in I was involved in what can you say? I was harassed by Nigerian men when I was just going to the shop, minding my own business. He asked me out and I said, I'm not interested. Then he started calling me names, very bad names that
Did
I
you
cannot
report to the
say.
police? Where is your source? The source of
Wait.
information. Who do we ask?
Wait,
How do you know he's
wait.
Nigerian?
Wait,
Remember,
Nompilo, do you know that Nompilo, I'm in Spain and I was just walking down to buy something. I was harassed by 10 South African men. They mocked me, hit my head, took everything I have, and they made away with it. I was just harassed by 10 South African men right now.
Wait, can I
Yes.
speak now?
You can go ahead.
Before you ask questions, just listen to the whole thing that I have
I'm
to
not.
say.
I'm allergic to lies. I don't listen to false stories.
No,
I
but
don't
you need to listen
that.
first what I said.
We're on the same page right now. One South African Nigerian guy harassed you. 10 South African men harassed me right now too. They
After that,
harassed
I
me
went.
too.
After that, I went
So
to
what,
police
what,
station
Queen, what do you
to
want us to
report
do
the
now? We must call the
case.
police for the Nigerian guy. Is it what you're saying?
Oh,
Must we
you
call the
guys,
police for the
seriously.
Nigerian
You don't
guy?
want to listen. You
I
don't
also-
want
So
to
what
I
is
listen
also-
to
our
a person
business
when
now
the
with what
person
you are
is
talking
saying.
about with your
I think
toaster?
that's the reason why you also
No,
do
I'm
not
asking you. It's
understand
not the
where
reason why.
the
Answer
whole reason,
question. Answer
the whole situation
question.
comes from.
Answer.
When a person, oh
Goodbye.
God,
Go and settle your
seriously.
issue with your boyfriend. Please. Thank you for
Again,
coming.
rudeness is all
Boyfriend is
in
These
calling you,
here.
people
not
lie,
Your boyfriend is
misrepresent.
calling
Is that
you.
how
Person is
much
speaking
you
in a
hate me?
nice,
Is that
calm
how
manner
much you
that you don't listen.
Lopile, your boyfriend is calling you. Go and meet your boyfriend.
Nompilo, what
Come
do you
back.
have to say to? I was harassed by 10 South African men. What do you have to say to that? Huh?
Wait, I'm trying to tell you guys that even our like our police system is.
Okay, you know their problem. They want to talk your
so.
own. Their own. They don't want to answer
They
your
are
own
desperate
question.
to
That's
give
my
us a bad
problem with
name.
them.
Exactly. They are desperate to give
Very
us a
big.
bad name. Mumu.
Can I
Mumu
say
people.
something? Can
Okay,
I say
why?
Gambia.
Go
something?
ahead.
Okay, I want to give another perspective to this whole thing. Any society that has undergone intense trauma, this is often the result. This xenophobia. I'm going to use African Americans as an example here because I always see a paradigm between black people who were taken from here and South Africans. Now, any society that is deeply, if you notice, if you read throughout history, a group of people that have been severely marginalized by colonizers, what they usually do at the peak of that abuse and colonization is that the family structure is destroyed. Just like in the African American community, you find that most men, you have single parent homes, most men have gone on to prison and all of that. And if you look at the South African society, you realize that it's a matrilineal society because during their struggle against apartheid, most of the men were killed or sent to prisons and
On a
they were
live.
left with
F1 everyone.
mothers
On a live. F1 everyone. On
they
a
were
live.
left and sent to prison, and the children were left for the women to take care of. And I think that's why we hear people say, oh, South Africans, it's their grandmothers that care for them and all of that. And I think that this is my perception. This intense hatred for Nigeria stems from two reasons. One, you know that Nigeria, we have our issues, but there's one thing we hold sacred in our society, and that is the family unit. And that is why even when we try to advocate against abuse, like sometimes you set boundaries among family members, you still find people telling family is family, blood is thicker than water. That's how strongly we hold family and the role of the man to provide for his household. And this very thing is what has been destroyed in the fabric of the South African society during apartheid. And so I think Nigerians going there to thrive and then to marry. This is a society where the family structure was broken. I was reading somewhere that a lot of times on their birth certificates, hardly do they list fathers there. So I think Nigerians thriving in that society is a deep reminder of where they are lacking. You know, when you look at the mirror, you don't like what you see, but they don't have the emotional tools needed to put in the work. Where do we go from here? This is where we've gotten it wrong as a society. Where do we go from here? And I think that's one very serious issue, that because when Nigerians, and then again, Nigerians were blessed. Another way we are blessed is, as much as we were colonized by the Brits, somehow, thankfully, they still found it difficult to do the evil that they did to other colored countries on us. And that's why indirect rule had to be employed by the Brits, because they looked at it like, no, we cannot do to these people what we're doing to other people. So, okay, indirect rule. And then they did all the nonsense they did. Now, they did that. Now, because they could not directly inflict that level of abuse to us, so to a large extent, our culture, our way of life was protected and insulated. And that's why I like to think that Nigerians, we have this casual arrogance in us, like we're one group of people that are unapologetically Black and African. We not send you because of our upbringing, where we are coming from. Our mindset is, we go find way as we go there. People will do them, they don't get two heads. So we have to now. A lot of people, other Africans have a timid approach to life that we don't, because first of all, in a densely populated environment where the resources are not so much, we are under a lot of pressure. So we need to thrive. And then when you come out from a dysfunctional system like ours and you go to an environment where there's more structure, more facilities, we're definitely going to thrive, because already that's how we are raised. And I think that's another issue that they have with us, the ability to just go there. Like somebody said his friend went with shirt and trouser. That's the Nigerian story all over the world, because you know that as you're living this Nigeria, as you're living your eba and ogbono, as you're living your fufu and afang, as you're living your amala and ewedu, to go and eat vegetables like rabbit somewhere, something is making you leave home. And you need to have something to show for it. And I like to think that for every Nigerian out there in the world, that's what drives us. And I think
my
that's
sister, you should start to round up. You should start to round up, please, so that others can speak. Thank you.
Okay. So I think we are all Africans, though, in as much as it's very annoying what is happening. But I think we from a place of understanding and being, for me, with South Africans, is empathy. I feel for them. It's empathy, because is it not madness that in your own country there are places you cannot enter, but you turn on and hit on your skin folk? It's madness. So I just feel like maybe with dialogue, with more understanding, with more empathy, we can actually find common ground somewhere, somehow in the future.
Okay, thank you, my sister. You done with your submission? Are you
Yes,
done?
I am.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you
I
for
am.
your submission. Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, Oluchi, her grammar, diction, I mean, choice of her words is too much for these South Africans. That's why they don't understand her. So, in summary, she's saying that South Africans, they are not ambitious people. Nigerians are very ambitious. Okay, they dream high, they aim high. That is why they cross their border, go to no man's land and thrive. That is just something that they cannot do. They
Okay,
can't.
Queen, are you there?
Yes, so I'm here. I want to say something. I just joined this platform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of platform talking about Nigerian, South African problem online. Like, the problem is, I want to say, as South
Everyone, power
Africa,
tap, everybody.
Nigerians is not your problem. The problem you guys are facing and you need to fix are the white people who are taking your lands. We are not your problem. What I see here is envy from South Africans. Like, why with your own fellow black is making it and you are not making it. It's just that we Nigerians, we are blessed. We have that ambitious spirit that wherever we go to, we will definitely make it. I'm staying in an Asian country, and when I came to this country, I didn't have anything. But I can tell you that as an Nigerian, there's no how you will leave your mother's home and go outside that you will not make something out of your life. So for you as a South African, I know many of you do not travel at all. A lot of timid people, you stay in your country, you don't go out to other country and mix with other people to see how life is. Your problem is never with Nigeria. The earlier you realize that, the better for you. Because if you are here in this platform, you keep talking about Nigerian this, Nigerian that, you'll be kicked out of your own land before your eyes will be opened that the people you need to fight are the white people who are taking your lands.